that's going to be a really, really good indication on how he feels. Hopefully we can catch some words that he'll share with his crew and share that with you as well.
François qui rentre dans le ravitaillement. Tout semble parfaitement.
Like Jean-Michel was saying, they had planned split times, and François is within a minute. So if you're thinking he's going too hard or not, he's exactly where he wanted to be, time-wise.
Avec des aliments qu'il a demandé, qu'il sait qu'il va retrouver forcément au point d'assistance. Toujours voilà, comme tout à l'heure à Courmayeur, hein, des petites bouchées, et pendant ce temps-là, on reprend les automatismes. Visiblement, il y aurait un petit souci sur le bâton, hein, puisque Jean-Michel est en train de lui
so he seemed to have an issue with one of his poles that Jean-Michel is trying to fix. So as you can see, he's eating real food now. So he's changing his set of poles. So there was a problem, and as you can see and know, François is a big user of the poles.
Et le téléphone portable.
So he's checking the military kit. Like, for those who are not familiar with this, all the runners have to run with a certain amount of items that they have to carry at all time, especially for safety reasons. And obviously, if the runners fail to prove that they're carrying it, they can have time penalty, or even get just taken out of the race. Let's see how he leaves the aid station. But he's moving, he's running. And so now there's a rolling section, like up, down, until one of the final big climbs of the race.
And 4 or 5 hours till the finish line.
And here comes Kilian, so over 8 minutes after François comes in, and now it's going to be interesting to see how he feels and what he shares his information with his crew.
Voilà. Kilian. Toujours pareil, Jordi, son manager, qui a prévu à côté une paire de chaussures au cas où, qui change la flasque d'eau, qui est là.
Yeah, so she had to sit back down because essentially rule says only one person at the aid station can help the runners, and so they can't have too many people around them. And this is why she had to sit back down, and she was reminded that only one person could actually help out. So it's a tough role, but it makes sense to avoid chaos. But for her to actually have to step back and not get involved when your partner is in the race, and you can't really do much, but just a few words.
Voilà. Et donc tout est OK. Il va pouvoir partir à la poursuite de François Daen.
And he's off. It's going to be really, really interesting to see the next splits, because he spent definitely more time at this aid station than François. And he had already lost more. He was 8 minutes in the previous split. He came in 9 minutes behind and spent definitely a minute or two more than François. So that's giving François a bit of a gap. But yeah, essentially, as we say, and the experience shows that the race only starts now.
So this is actually a replay of Jim Wormsley coming into the aid station at Champex. So he's 30 minutes back on the lead runners, but I already saw a quote from him saying that he's going to keep going. So and he said that with a smile. So Jim Wormsley, he had a regroup in La Folie. So this actually could well be live footage here now. So.
Well, it's been a wet, mucky course, basically all night long, and so he may just be drying out those feet, maybe lancing a blister here and there. Looks like like they're lancing a blister, and that's all part of it.
That's a bloody. Hope you're not having your breakfast right now. Yeah, a bit of grapefruit juice.
Obviously a steady hand there, because Jim doesn't even seem to be wincing or flinching.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's got it's good to see him. I mean, he mentally looks like he's still in the game, you know?
Yeah. He's top 3. That's no mean feat at UTMB. And he's up against some serious competition here. They're between them, they've both, Francois and Killian have won the UTMB 5 times.
Yeah, I think I've got a unfortunate reputation of being a napper on the 100-milers, but they work for me, and they work for a lot of people, where you can take a quick 10, 15-minute trickle charge and get back out on the trail and have a new lease on life, so to speak. Looks like here comes Tim Tollefson in. So he'll see right there, Jim. Probably give him a couple of words of encouragement.
Yeah, I'll take a copy. Is this full mix?
That's full mix, and that's go Timmy Tollefson. We had Tim's mum in here early in the week, so she's cheering on, but she promised not to be in the aid stations because she's too stressed.
Did you drop it? This is you dropping.
I just dropped it. Any idea how far third or fourth is?
I passed already 25 minutes ago.
And how about behind me?
Yeah, behind.
What?
How about behind me?
Devo was like 6 minutes behind you, but he was hurting. I know.
Oh, it's Fernando. We had Fernando in the studio as well yesterday.
Yeah, so Fernando is Tim Tollefson's crew chief. Giving him a little bit of info on what's behind him. I think he also needs to think about these other folks behind. There's not just Dylan. I thought Dylan looked really solid.
We saw Zach.
It's great to see Tim eating well right now. He's taking some cliff blocks there.
You had this open.
So when you're having good banter with the volunteers, then that's a good sign.
Yeah, he's looking.
Go Tim Tollefson.
Really great. I don't. He's asking about the guys behind him. I think he could be asking about the guys in front of him. He's still going really solid. He's running faster out of there than.
And everyone's had breakfast.
Here she comes.
Nuria Picas, kilometer 126.
She looks great.
Yep.
Running solid.
Yep. So 27 Ks apart, Nuria Picas and Francois Daen. 2 different races.
So Nuria is here, and we're in Champex we're at 123K on this modified course, and
123, yeah.
And she looks great. She's dressed for the cold, but man, she's looked solid all day long, all night long. Super lucid. That's a runner on a mission to win.
And so he's in 9th place. So there we go. Nuria offering her children, I believe, some food, and oh, Mum, that looks disgusting. So
that's a sign that she's pretty relaxed there.
Yeah, that's kind of cool that the kids can. They're going, no, Mum, that's not so good. Can we just have a Happy Meal at McDonald's? So yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure she's inspiring them to take up ultra running just yet.
No, I'm sure they're proud of their mum, but then, yep.
Well, it's a great lesson in resolve and in commitment to a goal, and she's proven it to those kids firsthand what it means.
So there we go. That's our first female athlete into Champex, and.
Still eating. Well, she goes, and I'm sure she'll get checked out here with her.
Yeah. Andrea Huza, the second lady, is expected into Champex at just after midday. And I think we will now be focusing our attention for the next short while back, I'm hoping, in Vallecine, where we want to see the first 2 runners coming in. So there's first and second, and then there's the battle hotting up for the 3rd place at UTMB as well. So there's as Nuria leaves.
Yep, putting her rain jacket on, just making sure she's...